Dear students, in this session we will explain how to recover preferences from choices more formally. Now, as I told you in the previous classes, by observing the choices made by the consumer, we can make inferences about his preferences. As we observe more and more choices, we will get better and better information about his preferences. If you observe the choices made by the consumer in the market, it will give you information about his preferences. And when you observe more and more choices, you will get better and better estimates of consumers' preferences. In the revealed preference analysis, as I told you, our objective is make inferences about preferences by observing the choices of the consumer. If you observe more and more choices made by the consumer in the marketplace, you will get a more accurate picture about his preferences for various commodity bundles. And this information is very important for the policymakers, for the producers, business firms, etc. And as I told you, preferences are not directly observable. What is more observable is choices. Choices made by the consumer in the marketplace. The consumption bundles demanded by him or chosen by him. And if we are willing to make more assumptions about consumer preferences, if we are willing to make more assumptions about preferences, then we will obtain a more precise estimate of the shape of indifference curves. That is, we will get a more precise estimate of the shape of the indifference curve, namely about the preferences of the consumer. Now, to explain this, consider this graph. A bundle X, a bundle X. Bundle X. And as we have discussed in the previous class, these shaded areas represents waste bundles. The shaded area represents the waste bundles compared to the bundle X. If X is the preferred bundle, from the idea of revealed preference, we know that all the bundles in the shaded area are revealed to be inferior to the bundle X. Suppose that we observe two bundles Y and we observe two bundles Y. One bundle is Y, the other one is Z. Suppose that we observe two bundles Y and Z revealed to be preferred to X. Revealed to be preferred to X. We also assume that the preferences are convex. Convex means more is preferred to less. Convexity, strict convexity. And if we assume that preferences are convex, then if you take weighted averages of Y and Z, these weighted averages are also preferred to X. Let it be like this. We assume that the bundles Y and Z are preferred to X. And we assume that preferences are convex. And if Y and Z are preferred to X, if you take weighted averages of Y and Z, weighted average means any weights can be assigned, then these weighted averages are also preferred to X. If we also assume that preferences are monotonic, monotonic means more is preferred to less, monotonic, then all the bundles having more of both the goods than X, Y or Z are also, or any of their weighted averages are preferred to X. So if we assume that preferences are also monotonic, then all bundles having more of both the goods than X, Y or Z, and also their weighted averages are preferred to X. So these are bundles preferred to X. And these are bundles worse than X. Y and Z are preferred to X because of the assumption of monotonicity. Y and Z are preferred to X. And due to the assumption of convexity, a weighted average of Y and Z is also preferred to X. And as such, the shaded area are better bundles than X. Better bundles than. So this is the worse region. This is the better region compared to X. So if there is an indifference curve passing through X, it must have a shape like this. If there is an indifference curve passing through X, then it must have, or it must lie somewhere between these two shaded areas. And remember this, for this analysis, we have used what is known as convexity and monotonicity. These two assumptions enable us to pinpoint the indifference curve or the preferences made by the consumer. Preferences made by the consumer from observing the actual choices on the assumption that consumer choices obey convexity and monotonicity. Convexity means averages are preferred to extremes. Monotonicity means more is preferred to less. That is it.